Aaron, Andrea, Julianne, and Camille. We're at
Draxx Castle.
the legendary Comox Valley party spot, which is also historically a hotbed for witchcraft.
What?
And considered to be one of the most haunted places in the Comox Valley.
Ooh, excellent. Cross this bridge. Let's go.
Come on, Cammy. Come on.
That's why we brought our other boots. Here we go. What? Whatever, they're there for her. Here we go. This is the first spot you come to at Drax Castle. There used to be a bunch of machinery and cables all attached up here, and this was a place where they used to pull material out of the ground. So this was a big machine attached to all of this support pillar, and yeah, this is part of an old mine at one point. Something smells bad up here.
Good job, Cam.
These parts here, these pillars, so you can see that some of these were cut, but something happened to some of them. This one was bent. This one here you can see was actually bent, sheared right off like. So I'm not exactly sure what all of these things are and what this all was in the old days, but
Oh yeah.
there's something with massive force took this down, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. Maybe it got super hot, and then it went. Or maybe this used to be a.
Here is an old shaft. That's obviously been blocked in now. First pillar, which is near the van. We're going to advance along this trail a little bit further, and there's one other building that's been torn down, but the foundation of it is still there.
Oh my goodness.
I'm never jumping again.
Here we are now at the main building of this site, which obviously has been abandoned forever. This was actually a really large main building. You can see the foundation of it is obviously still here. There used to be, back in the olden days, I guess about 20 years ago, when this was still standing, there was a tunnel that used to go down from the basement of this building. So you'd have to go from this floor, you'd go down the stairs into the basement, and then from the basement, you would go into, there was a actual underground room with a vaulted ceiling with six hallways out of it. And those hallways went in all different directions, and there was actually 2.5 miles worth of tunnels underground from starting at this location. And they go all the way, they went all the way underneath the freeway over there, which we drove over. But they used to go probably a half a mile past that. And when they put the new freeway in, when they dug up the land, they collapsed a bunch of these tunnels, and they were deemed unsafe, which I guess they probably were anyways. But they filled in all the accesses to the tunnels. So there is actually still massive tunnel network underground starting in this location. And the locals used to party there from like the 20s all the way up till about the year 2000. Used to party underground here, and it apparently is just a death trap. Oh yeah, there was like shafts that you would not see because it was pitch black, and they would fall down like 15 feet, and some of them had water and some of them had broken glass.
Is there a place where the tunnels are? Is there?
It's blocked. They filled it in with concrete, the entrance, but it was from this building. This building was probably right down there. That was probably the staircase that went down, and then from there was another staircase from the basement. And this place, those tunnels, they had things happen down there. Like first of all, apparently it smelled like absolute death. And people would find animals down there, and sometimes people said they would go down into the tunnels and they would hear noises, but then they couldn't find anybody and nobody would answer them. And also people said that they would go down there and sometimes they would find like a circle of candles lit, but nobody around them. So this is a massive hotbed for witchcraft and the occult in the Comox Valley.
Yeah. How do you get up there? How do you get up here?
She's a climber, that girl. She can climb.
She knows how to make her way. Anyways, unfortunately, this is all there is left. There used to be about, my understanding was like about 4 buildings that used to be around this area, but this is all that's really left that we've looked at. Anyways, on to the next abandoned location of the Comox Valley. Come on, Cam. We've arrived at Bevan Hostel. Actually, it's not called Bevan Hostel anymore. Now it's called Lake Trail Guest House, which is apparently just a bed and breakfast, but it was a hostel for backpackers. There's the remaining buildings where there's probably less than 20 people that have lived in this town since the 50s. But we did find this one foundation, old foundation. So this is where we're going to start our walk from. Yeah, that is pretty creepy.
Number 7 mine?
There was 100 buildings around here. We appear to have found what is the remnants of an old road. It clearly is built up in the middle. We got a marsh over on this side, and we got a little slough on this side. But this raised up spot looks very flat, very deliberately made, and that does have a little path on it. We're hoping when we get to the end of this, we'll find, well, some historic remnants.
Treasures in the woods. There was like a flower bed and a bunch of vases and broken glass, and then we found this, which looks like it's the remnants of a Chinese pottery, like a bowl or a teapot or something. And then this old bottle, and we found like parts of a car and all kinds of cool things in the woods.
What do you got? Who's this one? Who's that? And so we moved on. We're now at it's actually a local, pretty common local swimming hole right down this trail, but we're hoping if we divert a little bit from the main path that we can find a few unique treasures out here. This looks like it's some kind of an old relic of a foundation or something. You can see that it's actually an old laid brick with some concrete holding it. We found one foundation. We did ask for directions, and apparently we are on the right path right now. We found this obviously decaying wall system. Oh yeah, that might be an old piece of the tin roof. It's pretty cool that we found it. Oh, that's a pretty big piece of concrete. Oh, Cam. You okay?
She's laughing. You okay?
She's tough.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Shake it off, Cam.
Shake it off.
Pressure off. She's okay. Star's okay. Cam, you okay?
Yeah, everyone seems to be fine.
Everybody's okay. Let's go.
So here we are. We've arrived at our destination. I bet you there's probably all sorts of artifacts and bottles all over this place. But here we are. This is what we've been looking for. This looks like it's probably a drainage ditch or something that was made back in the day. And there's water flowing through out of that hole, but I don't know if there's a little drainage pipe or what happened there, but I don't know what this place was. It looks tall. There's trees growing out of the roof of it. And this one over here. That's pretty sweet. Actually, I've never been here before. Oh, yeah. Man, who knows? God only knows what kind of stuff's going on in this location. I hear you. There you are.
Go.
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 Wow.
Go. Go. Go.
Do you want to go up on the tippy top with Dad? Come on. I'm coming up there. I'm going up. I'm heading up to the top. This is a really cool spot, I gotta say. This area was abandoned in well, I don't know exactly what year, but through the 50s. I believe that the mine was shut down in 1950, and then over the next decade it just became more and more abandoned. No, she's tough.
Good climbing.
Yammy's wondering what that was.
Good climbing, sweetie.
We could go up there.
Yeah. Where?
Up on there.
Oh, yeah.
Do not come right here.
Not for the faint of heart. Oh, look at you two going too. Everyone's going up.
Watch out, that's a far drop, see?
Don't
Slowly and carefully.
don't go through here. That looks way too squishy in the middle there. I don't trust that, and I don't want you going on the edge either. So, all right, we're going to say farewell to the Bevan Township, and we're heading our way on over. I believe we might be heading to the Farnham Road Township, and if we can find it, also I believe there's the headquarters township near there as well. So, let's see where the day takes us.
Okay, stop. After, you get us.
Maybe.
Here we are. We're in Cumberland, BC, on Vancouver Island. And we are at Coal Creek Historic Park, the Chinatown Historic Site and disc golf course. This Chinatown was the largest Chinatown this side of San Francisco, second largest Chinatown in North America, and is significantly recognized, although it is no longer, I don't believe any buildings are still standing. I'll get it there. Let's see if I can zoom out a little bit from here. There was thousands of Chinese people that lived in this town, and now it's just like a memorial park. I don't think that's actually a building still standing, but it might be. This is.
You ready to lead the way now?
And now we are at number 6 Mine Memorial Park. This arch over here is dated 1930. I'll get over to that. I believe this is the one where there was a mining accident. A shaft collapsed, and I believe it was around 80 people passed away all at the same time. So, you know, debatably, this whole town could be haunted. Over here we have an old mining cart. Notice how close those wheels are together. And this little archway, which I believe was probably a support for some kind of like hauling material out of the ground. 1930 is the date on that. This plaque is to commemorate the coal miners who lost their lives in Cumberland area coal mine accidents from 18... Oh, sorry, I gotta put Cam down. This number 6 mine site. This plaque is to commemorate the coal miners who lost their lives in Cumberland area coal mine accidents from 1874 to 1964. A total of 295. You ready for a nap, aren't you? Wow, this part got busy. And we made it to the Farnham Road Township. This is really actually just a sawmill, but it is highly frequented. And it is pretty cool. It's a really big building that you can get inside. Look, they got a little skate park in the corner there. And all this stuff. Kids come here to party and light fires and probably fireworks too. Got this cool archway.
That I took a photo of over there.
Yeah?
She's not there anymore.
Someone painted over it. Well, you know what? It's a good thing you got a picture when you did, because it's not there anymore. We are at headquarters, down site, park, and we were going to try to find out if there's anything left of the headquarters town site. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa, that was hot. This is, yes. Oh, look at another. That one's massive. That looks like almost like cow.
But why would a cow be here?
Well, somebody might have just got a quarter of a cow and then took all the meat off it and then...
It's just scattered everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's a hoof.
There's a hoof right there, too.
There's a hoof.
Right there. Cam.